All right, so here he is. No fat Tyler here tonight. Not a lot of body fat on this TJ Dillashaw, the former two-time UFC bantamweight champion, and he will go down, DC, as one of the best 135-pound fighters of all time.
Across the board, people believe he's number 1A of 1 and 2 with Dominic Cruz. One of the best fighters the division's ever seen. A phenomenal wrestler, has very striking skills. The high kick that he landed on Renan Barão was something to behold early in his first UFC title fight. And then the finishing sequence in the second Barão fight was unreal. 20-something strikes in a row before the referee stepped in to stop it. Just a fantastic finisher and one of the best fighters 135 divisions ever seen.
And of course he had the two huge knockouts over Cody Garbrandt, but even the way he dominates perennial contender types like John Lineker and Rafael Assunção, Dillashaw, when he has it all going, he is as tough and out as anybody at 135 pounds. All right, here he is, folks. You know who he is, the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world. And as much as his focus is firmly on this title defense here tonight, he did say in our fighter meeting, I want to go down as one of the all-time greats, and he just might.
Yeah, if you're going to do that, though, you got to continue to win. He has every intention of doing that. He has said time and time again that I'm not just here for right now. I'm here forever. So even when I'm gone, people will remember me. In order to be remembered, though, you've got to stack up those championship defenses. And he has already started to do it. He intends to keep that rolling tonight.
We talk about guys like Dominic Cruz and Aljamain Sterling, and this man believes skill for skill. He's better than both of those guys.
Yeah.
Another chance to prove it tonight. Don't shoot the messenger.
Some of these guys,
Well, so much UFC history has played out here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go. Our tale of the tape for this bantamweight championship fight. All right, to get us started now, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, TJ Dillashaw. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the world, Yadong.
The veteran Herbert Dean, our referee for this one.
You ready?
Well, with no shortage of momentum, here's the UFC bantamweight champion, TJ Dillashaw. His striking has gone to a completely different level under Dwayne Bang Ludwig, training at Elevation there in Colorado. TJ Dillashaw, three-time NCAA qualifier as a wrestler in college, but known primarily as a striker since crossing over to mixed martial arts.
All right, let's go. Let's get those hands going now.
Oh, big knee to the body. How'd he get that one home? Nice straight there by Yadong. And he comes through with a big knee. Bang Muay Thai on full display here. Dillashaw in a really good flow here, DC. Lead left hand is true. Man, that's a stinging jab. You can tell he's been boxing his whole life.
Yeah, and I mean, it's popping over and over. He's throwing it. And he's a boxer, so he throws it from a little bit of a different stance. So it's not something the MMA fighter is used to seeing.
Just over 3 minutes to go in our first round. Right on the button. Single leg takedown attempt here, and did that get you out of your seat? Beautifully done by him there.
Oh, man, I jumped up and down. Am I watching the Olympics or a mixed martial arts fight? You don't see single legs this good unless you're watching a real high-level wrestler.
Dillashaw's in half guard.
And now he's in side control.
Lands the grounded pound strike here. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. Oh, big punches landing here. We'll see if he can work back to his feet. All right, so Dillashaw's got him in a crucifix. Gonna work from the top now. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. And busy as he looks to improve position here. All right, looks like he's setting up for a finish here. Ooh, arm triangles in tight.
It's getting in very tight.
Oh, that is gonna do it. That's gotta be it. Working on Ezekiel choke, and he somehow gets out.
He just had to stay patient. It's so unfamiliar. If you panic, you're gonna get submitted. He didn't panic.
Oh, he postures up. Big head strike. An elbow. Might get the TKO here. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Yadong getting absolutely worked here from the top. These are some very effective ground and pound strikes. Final seconds of the round. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Dillashaw. Round 2 is next.
All right, take a seat, bud. Great round. Listen to me. Breathe. Deep breath into that nose, out to that mouth. All right, perfect round. I need you to go out there and do...
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 here. Yadong gets caught with that punch. Oh, how good was that combo? He is really doing a nice job stringing his shots together now. What a hit kick there as it lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook a little.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish.
All right, so Dillashaw's cut now above the eye, courtesy of that strike. We will keep an eye on it as the fight continues. Just out of range with the big right hand. Nice jab. Oh, good block there.
Big shot hands for both guys.
So the world-class TJ Dillashaw, you can't have a conversation about the greatest bantamweights of all time without mentioning the name TJ Dillashaw. Skill for skill, you might be looking at the best fighter in mixed martial arts. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round 1. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here on the body. Oh, picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Oh! Less than 2 minutes now to go in round 2. Oh, big right hook, but a whiff. All right, so that calf is starting to bruise up. We'll keep an eye on it.
He's got to check now, because if he doesn't, his leg is going to be so... He's not going to be able to move. He's going to be in real trouble.
Straight right hand now, just misses. Effective jab there by Dillashaw. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
30 seconds to go in round 2. Effective strike there by Yadong. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode. Luckily, he made it to the end of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts. Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
There's his jab.
And it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut.
Striking pretty well from the bottom here. Yadong's trying for a submission here.
That guillotine is tight. He's really working hard for this guillotine, but he can't blow out his arms. He's got to make sure it's secure if he's going to go 100% to try to get this finish.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
While landing several strikes here from the top, standing over his opponent. Good work here by Dillashaw. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Dillashaw ground and pound from half guard. And right into side control.
Nice transition.
Oh, crucifix from the top position, DC. If you're on the bottom, what are you trying to do to get out?
On the bottom, you've got to start bridging. You've got to drive your feet and your heels into the mat. Start bridging and turning side to side, hoping that one of the arms slip through the cracks so that you can try to get back to a position where you can defend yourself.
Oh,
Oh, my goodness!
unbelievable. Just a relentless effort out of this fighter here tonight. The ref had no choice but to step in, and that is how you leave the judges out of it. All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
And once he got to the top, he started to land brutal ground and pound until the fight was called off. Just a dominant performance from the top position.
All right, here now Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 22 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by TKO and new undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, TJ Dillashaw.
Well, how about TJ Dillashaw? I'd like to live a day in his life, right? I mean, total package when it comes to mixed martial arts skill,